Hello, it's Dr. Kim Duramo from the American Institute of Mind Body Medicine. And I just had a great question posed in the mind body community. Come and say hi.
Hi there.
About toxic exposures, chemical exposures. Hey, how do I know when to stop obsessing about, I got to protect myself from this, and then we worry about microwave radiation, and there's chemical sensitivities. The more we study this, the more we can find that there's stuff we need to protect ourselves from, or there's stuff that can harm us. And when is it enough? When is it too much? When can I just let go? And I have a lot to say on this. Being someone who really studies the effect of consciousness on our physical body, it is essential that all the choices we make about our health are something that is harmonic for us. Meaning, when we run it and chase it and bend over backwards trying to avoid all the quote-unquote harmful, toxic things, we actually just take on a big burden and stress ourselves out even more. The reason is it keeps us in the same fear frequency that creates the problem. If we instead move into a higher consciousness, a higher frequency, a frequency higher than where those problems exist, whether it's infections and Lyme and mold, et cetera, or it's 5G and radiation exposure and chemicals, either way, coming into a higher frequency makes the biggest difference we've seen in the human body, makes the biggest difference in our resilience and ability to stay healthy. So what does that look like for me? It means, yeah, I'm gonna opt for like cooking something up in the pan instead of using the microwave. I know what it does to food. But sometimes when I'm like, wow, this is really gonna create more trouble than it's worth, I'll throw something in the microwave. Or, walking through the aisle and there's like the scent of candles and you're like, oh, this is toxic. Just inviting myself to have resilience. Kim, it's okay. What would it take for me to be completely healthy despite the chemicals that are around me? Or even more importantly, like you go over to a friend's house and you're like, well, I'm gluten intolerant. Now they cooked up a big pasta meal. And just inviting your body, and this might not be available for everyone, but inviting your body, like, what would it take for me to eat this meal, receive the love and nurturance that's in it, and be completely fine and have the energy and health unconditionally. And I learned that a long time ago because I had so many instances where, people would prepare food or something with chocolate, which I generally avoid, or I don't know, whatever it might be, that I'm like, whoa, I've been avoiding this, but it just felt wrong to put that in the way and say, oh, no, I can't have that, thanks anyway, and decline, when I knew like it would really create more to just receive it and say thank you. So I would ask my body, like, what would it take for us to receive this in ease, grace, and joy, and have all the resilience to digest it properly? And then I would invite that in. So there's a lot more resilience that the physical body has, and we've seen this in medical scientific studies, than what we give it credit for. So it is always worth it and valuable to choose in favor of your ease, what is most fluid for you. Yes, of course, make the decisions that are like, hey, might as well do it this way. It's healthier, I can do that. And let go of the things that make it like this stress, bending backwards, trying to avoid all these toxins that it's really just about staying in the fear frequency and protecting yourself. That is not going to create more abundance. Eventually, you'll see, wow, this is actually just creating more limitation. Hope this is helpful. I'm at drkimd.com if you'd like to subscribe for more. And there's a quiz on the front page if you'd like to kind of get a bigger picture of how to embody and embrace greater health and really activate your body's ability to have that level of resilience. And it'll walk you through a sequence there and give you some great resources. Oh, look who's out of the... I'm hanging out in my house playing with the kids, but I really wanted to respond to that comment in the mind body community. So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts on that. I think a lot of different things come up for people, but the basic point is your body does have so much more resilience than you maybe ever understood. And when you stay in your ease and fluidity, you invite that to come forward and see what you can really do. All right, lots of love. I'll see you soon.